Welcome back. Every week on this channel we go somewhere most people refuse to look. Today, 5 towns that didn't slowly die. They vanished. Grab your headphones. Turn off the lights. Let's go. Number 5, Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. In 1962, a fire was lit in a coal mine beneath the town of Centralia. It has been burning ever since. Smoke still seeps through cracks in the road. The ground temperature in some areas exceeds 800 degrees Fahrenheit just feet below the surface. One by one, residents began leaving, not because they were told to, but because the ground beneath their homes began collapsing without warning. A 12-year-old boy fell into a suddenly opened sinkhole in his backyard in 1981 and barely survived. By 2010, only 7 people remained. They refused to leave. The state condemned every building and legally erased the town's zip code. It no longer officially exists. Number 4, Kolmanskop, Namibia. In 1908, diamonds were discovered in the Namibian desert and a full German town was built almost overnight, a hospital, a casino, a ballroom, even an ice factory in the middle of the Sahara. At its peak, it was one of the wealthiest towns in Africa. Then the diamonds ran out. Within 2 decades, every single resident left. The desert moved in almost immediately, as if reclaiming what was never meant to be there. Today, sand dunes fill the ballrooms to waist height. The hospital beds are buried. And at night, the wind moving through the empty rooms produces sounds that the few scientists who have stayed overnight describe as, and these are their words, like voices trying to form words. Number 3, Bodie, California, USA. At its peak in 1879, Bodie was home to nearly 10,000 people and had a reputation as the most lawless town in the American West. Murders happened daily. A local newspaper reported that the town averaged 1 killing per day for 3 straight years. Then the gold ran out. Residents left so fast they left food on their stoves, still cooking. Coats on their hooks. Money on their tables. The state of California preserved Bodie exactly as it was found, a practice called arrested decay. Nothing is restored. Nothing is cleaned. It is intentionally left to rot, exactly as it was abandoned. Visitors consistently report feeling watched. Park rangers who work overnight shifts are not required, and many refuse to remain in the town after dark. Number 2, Fordlândia, Brazil. In 1928, Henry Ford, the most powerful industrialist in the world, decided to build an American town in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. He shipped in prefabricated houses, American-style restaurants, and forced the local Brazilian workers to eat hamburgers and square dance. The jungle pushed back. Insects destroyed the rubber trees Ford had planted. Disease swept through the workers. In 1930, the workers rioted, destroyed the machinery, and fled into the jungle. Ford never visited. He abandoned the entire project and sold it to the Brazilian government for pennies in 1945. Today, Fordlândia sits largely intact, a perfectly preserved American Midwest town rotting in the Amazon, completely swallowed by jungle. A water tower still stands. Ford's original house still has furniture inside. No one lives there. No one goes back. Number 1. Cahokia, Illinois, USA. 1,000 years ago, a city stood where St. Louis, Missouri now sits. It was larger than London. It had a population of over 20,000 people, more than any European city at the time. It had pyramids, a Woodhenge, a complex astronomical calendar, its own currency. And then, around 1350 AD, it was empty. Every single person was gone. No war. No plague they can identify. No migration trail leading anywhere. The people of Cahokia simply ceased to exist as a community. leaving behind only their massive earthen mounds and a silence that archaeologists describe as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in human history. We don't know who they were. We don't know where they went. We don't even know what they called themselves. They left no written language. Only the mounds remain, and the question that no one has ever answered: where did 20,000 people go? 5 towns. 5 disappearances. 0 answers. Which one do you think is the most unsettling? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video kept you up even a little bit, do me a favor and hit subscribe. Because next week, we're going underground. Literally. You will not want to miss it.